Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Boxing Ego, I'm with the man Joey Spencer, future superstar. Now, we just witnessed the Andre Berto, Sean Porter weigh-in, the Hatley weigh-in with Charlo. That was pretty intense. Yeah. Now, what did you see from Berto? It looked like he made the weight easy. He came in a pound under.
Yeah, it looked like he was really comfortable making the weight. It looked like it just kind of fell off, but he's strong and he's not hungry, and he came in just really, he wanted to fight today. Like, he's really,
yeah, he looked dialed in.
Up, so I'm excited to see it. The weigh-in was entertaining because he was so dialed in. You could see him giving Sean the cross-arm stare, so that was pretty cool to see. And the Hatley weigh-in was just awesome. You know, that was cool.
Yeah, that was a crazy. Now, what you think of Sean Porter? Sean Porter, he typically weighs in naked with the towel, but he came in slightly over. They didn't announce it. What do you think of his shape?
I think he looks like he's in great shape too. He looks like he's in great condition. I'm sure he had a great camp because they always train hard. So it's going to be a clash of two great fighters, and I can't wait to watch it personally. It's going to be fantastic.
Definitely looking forward to it. Now, what's up next for you?
What's up next for me is seeing who we're going to sign with in the pros, and we're looking at some different we're talking to some different promoters right now, seeing when we're going to turn pro. Probably sometime after the summer, end of the summer, after the summer, maybe fight another amateur tournament. Really don't know. We're just seeing what comes next. We were supposed to fight in a tournament, but we got the opportunity to be in this camp and be at this fight, and it would have been going on like mid this camp, so couldn't miss out on this opportunity because it's the biggest for me. So had to be involved in this.
All right. Now I gotta put you on the spot, do the speed round with you. I'm gonna ask you rapid fire questions. First thing comes to your head. Name an active fighter that you really like that's not associated with the Virgil Hunter camp directly.
Okay. Canelo.
What is it about Canelo that you like?
I like Canelo because he's kind of got a flat-footed style that'll make you think he's right there, but he can also make you miss it when you think that he should be hit. He should be there to hit, but he's making you miss little and subtly because he's got such good defense on the inside. He's got short, he rolls his hips really well, and he catches shots on his gloves really well. Ways that it's unconventional, especially for a Mexican fighter. Mexican fighters haven't had the best defense in the past. They're more just maul you. He's got that physical strength that he can get on the inside and really, beat you up, but at the same time he's making you miss where normal, other Mexican fighters might just take him off the head or off the gloves. He's making you miss, and he's slipping. He's actually slick on the inside, and that's impressive to me. I like that a lot.
Yes or no question. Canelo, has he improved since the Floyd Mayweather loss, yes or no?
I think he's improved because every fighter improves over time, but I think that more than that, he's just gotten bigger and older. He's matured. He was still developing when he fought Floyd. That's the main thing. He's improved because he's developed. I think that and you saw he learned something against when he fought Lara. I feel like he should have fought like that against Floyd the whole fight.
Yeah, definitely use his size.
No matter what leather you take, I don't care if you get hit. Just like he would get hit against Lara, Lara would hit him coming on the inside. At the end of the day, the body work ended up paying its dues. I think that he definitely should have fought like that. So that's little learning experiences that he had even in that fight that he was able to carry into later fights that helped him win.
Oscar De La Hoya versus Canelo fantasy match at 54.
I think Oscar De La Hoya.
Really?
I think Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is one of, people really forget about how great he actually was. I mean, I think that he didn't live up to, which is sad. I think that he had, the problem with the alcohol and stuff. I think that might have made him be even less than what he could have been. But even with that, he was fantastic. And actually, I was thinking about Oscar De La Hoya is one of the fighters that I don't talk about enough as far as what I help. I see a little bit of De La Hoya in some of the things that I do because he was one of the guys that I grew up watching on tapes and still watch every now and then. So he's one of the guys that I don't talk about enough. I love him. He's one of my favorite fighters. I'd love to meet him.
You never met him?
Never met Oscar. I've met a lot of guys. I haven't met Oscar. I'd love to meet Oscar.
Olympic gold medalist. Who else do you want to meet that you haven't met?
I haven't met Hopkins either. I like Hopkins a lot. I would like to meet him. It's too bad I didn't get to meet Muhammad Ali before he passed.
Yeah, that would have been iconic.
Yeah, sadly. I've got a friend that actually, Leon Lawson Jr., he's the Durrell's nephew, the Durrell brothers. Their uncle, no, the Durrell brothers' uncle was actually a sparring partner with Muhammad Ali.
Oh,
so they
wow.
were actually family friends with Muhammad Ali. So they
Who is this?
What's up?
Oh, you got a Harvard shirt?
Shit, the harvest is coming. Tomorrow.
Oh, you got it too?
He's Goku on this one. He's,
oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
So you're excited for Berto?
Oh, man. Yeah, excited for Berto because it's huge for me, the fact that he was one of my favorite fighters before the fact, and now it's
not getting to see him.
And in one of his best camps, what I've heard.
You been in New York before?
Fights. First time in New York, and I've been to a lot of the big cities in America. I've never been in New York. So.
What's your impression? You like it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's one of the coolest cities I've been to. We went to Times Square late last night, so it was cool seeing all the lights and everything lit up. It was sick. It was sick.
Now, obviously you can't give away game plan, but just coming from your own mind, if you were Berto's direct trainer, what would your message be going out in round one? What would you say to him?
My message would be catch him slipping. I think catch him. There's always lackadaisical. Every fighter has it, but Sean might have it too. Lackadaisical moments, just like Ortiz had. He was boxing well, boxed very well throughout the fight, but what the normal eye wouldn't even see most of the time, Ortiz made one mistake, in which Virgil, who's an extremely smart trainer, sees things that most people don't see anyway, even trainers. He said, you know, and Berto actually told us this story. He said, Virgil's telling him, Berto, like, Bert, he's giving it to you, he's showing you, he's pushing in with the jab, just slightly. Ortiz, if you notice, he actually does that a lot. He'll push in with the jab just slightly. Ortiz made a slip that most people wouldn't make against a southpaw, slipped inside through the uppercut. But that was a lackadaisical moment that if it wouldn't happen, who knows what would have, you know, I think that Berto would have came down the stretch and won that fight. But who knows what kind of fight that would have been, what kind of chance Ortiz would have had if he wouldn't have made that mistake. So I would be saying really early on, in any time in the fight, it could be late, it could be early, I'd be saying watch out for those lackadaisical moments, because with Berto, it only takes one shot and it can be lights out, and I think everybody knows that. So if he makes a mistake, drops his hands, puts his hands out, does something stupid, drops in with his hands down like he's done in the past, you know, like people have done in the past, and he can catch it, it can be it. So I'd be saying, you know, keep that in mind.
Now, thoughts on Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn?
I don't really have an opinion on that fight because I don't know who Jeff Horn is.
You never heard of him?
I've never seen him fight, and I'm a boxing head, and I've never seen him fight. So I don't really have an opinion on that. The only opinion I have is that, you know, I love Manny. I wish that he was fighting top opposition still, because I think he can still do it. I don't want him to go out in the lion's den. I don't want him to lose a fight, but I just, like, you know, he's old, he's done a lot in the sport, but if he's gonna be in the sport, I'd love to see him, you know, I'd love to see him fight the good fighters. I think he can still beat a lot of them. That's the thing about it. I think that he could beat a guy like, it'd be very competitive if he fought Keith Thurman. Very competitive if he fought Keith Thurman, I believe. He's still fast, he's still sharp. I want to see him fight Terrence Crawford, because even though he's older, him fighting Terrence Crawford is still a very competitive fighter. I think that, you know, if he's gonna be in the sport, I don't get the Jeff Horn thing. I don't understand it. I never will. I don't know why he doesn't just retire if he wants to not fight. But it's not a shot at him. I'm confused by it a little bit. You know, I don't know why he doesn't just retire. If he's not feeling like fighting big competitive fights anymore, he's got his thing. He's got his thing in the political aspect of the Philippines. So I don't understand why. Maybe he's just not
money.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
You still get a paycheck.
I guess so.
I think that's kind of what it is to me, because Jeff Horn clearly
worked too hard. And,
I mean, I cover boxing. I never even really heard of Jeff Horn until his name started getting mentioned with Pacquiao. Do you have a favorite Pacquiao fight?
When he fought Margarito, because he got that revenge for Cotto. And Margarito got. I don't have a lot of hate for anybody in the game, but as far as what Margarito did to Cotto's my guy, and that broke my heart.
Tell him about your dog. What's his dog name?
My dog's name's Cotto. Cotto is my childhood idol. I love Cotto, bro. And to see what Margarito, and to hear about that, his face all busted up. When I got to that point where, I was like, I saw Cotto getting busted up on the ground, and I was like, as a little like 8-year-old, I was ready to cry. I was like, so then to see him come back and find out he had rocks in his gloves or whatever, that's just sad. That's just sad.
Yeah, you can't cheat your way to no victory.
Right, so then Pacquiao messed his eye up, retired him, so that's what he deserved. And then Cotto got to come back and finish the job. So he got exactly what he deserved. That's my favorite fight. But the fight that I think Pacquiao looked best in was Cotto. He looked fantastic against Cotto. That was another one that, you know, Cotto looked good at the beginning, but that was something that he really had to be special to pull off.
Definitely.